welcome back to another episode of Life is Strange Before the Storm. We are just about to head to the Amber house and seeing what James Amber has been up to lately, which I'm excited about. And as always with this game, I am expecting a very good end to this episode because both the two others have had quite, surprising ends. So I'm just wondering what's gonna happen here. Chloe's off alone now. I don't know what that means. We all know she won't die, so I guess he'll be alright. Anyway, let's get into this episode. And thinking about it, I'm also excited to see the percentages at the end of this one. As always, though, I am always interested in that.
Hello?
Okay, shouldn't be anyone home because they're both at the hospital. So you should be good. You're gonna leave the door open? I don't know if I would do that. Oh, I thought they would ask me to remember the code because I did remember the code. But I guess not. I wouldn't leave the door open though. Anybody could walk in. Especially someone who has something out for the Amber family, who we saw not too long ago.
I need to search this office for any communication with Sarah that can help me find her.
Arcadia Bay's least wanted.
Rachel said he had her number, but his phone won't be here, will it?
Arcadia Bay's least wanted.
Yeah. Reporting officer Alex Keller. Aggravated assault with a deadly weapon. After a verbal altercation with the victim, Merrick brandished a fire poker, hitting the victim several times about the head before fleeing the scene. Merrick's gloves were recovered and entered into evidence. A 911 call was received at 10:21 p.m. and an officer arrived on scene at 10:38 p.m. The victim was taken to a hospital. A bystander who requested to remain anonymous named Damon Merrick as the assailant. If there's so much proof against Damon, why haven't they caught him yet? Does Damon have something on James Amber? I wonder.
What do we have here?
A lot of stuff.
I should check the computer or some of those files laying around.
Okay, we'll do. Snow globe.
If it can rain ash, I guess it could snow in LA.
Hasn't it snowed in like all weird places in the world?
James has a file on Frank. I'd love to read this. But I've
Me
got
too.
to focus on finding
I feel like we
Rachel's
need to know this stuff. Dad award.
Best dad. That stuff is all politics anyway.
How so? Oh?
Hmm.
Something hidden there. What's in there?
A secret key.
Ah.
Now find the secret lock.
Okay, Mikey. Hey, Chloe, thanks again for visiting. Drew says good luck out there. Thanks, good luck to him too. Chloe? Yeah? You're stronger than anything. Hope so. That's nice of him to say. Will we read this page before we left out of the opportunity to do so this episode? Max, I don't think you can know how you feel about someone until you almost lose them. Until you sit in a hospital waiting room, frozen in place, yet somehow falling, silently, desperately pleading to hear their voice, touch their hand, make them laugh. Then you know. It was weird being with Rachel's dad. And actually kinda nice. We were on the same team suddenly, and none of the other shit mattered. I think I can see why Rachel loves him. Got to check in on Drew, spend some time with him and Mikey. Gotta say, that family is actually pretty amazing. After what felt like forever, Rachel woke up. Even with everything that's happened, she's still focused on finding her mother, so I am too. Here's the plan. I'm going to dig around James's office, find whatever I can about her, and track her down so they can meet. I don't care how tough it might be. Chloe the Bounty Hunter. Starring Rachel Amber. Cool poster on the right side there. Okay, we got a locked drawer.
Sheldon. Why do I feel like I've heard that name before?
I don't remember that name.
I guess getting your ass kissed comes with the DA territory.
Okay.
More sherry.
Why does he have that there? I'm not gonna graffiti anything here. I don't like
James
leaving
sure keeps lots of files on
proof of
people.
me being here. Gerald Scott. He does though, doesn't he?
Even if James is trying to protect Rachel from her mother, this seems like a pretty terrible way to act.
Gerhardt. To James Amber. James, this is enough. When you told me at the park that you weren't going to let me be a part of Rachel's life, of course I was angry. Oh, Sarah Gerhardt. That's her last name, right? But I understood your need to protect her. It's your prerogative as a parent. But sending that man to talk sense into me, threaten me, you're losing the moral high ground here. What kind of a way is that for a DA to act? What would the voters say? I have the right to meet my daughter, and the lawyer I spoke with agrees. But more importantly, Rachel has the right to know who her mother is, to know the truth. Do what you know is right. Now this is interesting. Sending that man, I can only suspect that that's Damon. Why does James and Damon have a connection? Talk sense into me, threaten me. You're losing the moral high ground. Is he in this position because he's gotten Damon's support to get here? I wonder. Is this the only thing I've left?
Inside locked office. Seems promising.
Yeah, I guess I can only look in here. Don't know what else.
Welcome to Shadyville.
Exactly. I hope you're leaving everything the way you found it, though. Feels like something's gonna happen. I don't want to miss out, but I'm way too curious right now. Tape and letter? A phone.
Sarah sent all these letters, and James never gave them to Rachel? That's so messed up.
Yeah, that is kind of messed up. Unless, there's a situation here where I think that's okay. If you know that person is very manipulative, and I mean, like, they're a narcissist or manipulative, and you talk to psychologists or professionals about this and heard their input that it's not good for a person who's this manipulative to have contact with a child, because children often don't know how to not get manipulated. And even adults sometimes getting manipulated. I know I'm prone to that since I'm very naive and trusting. So there's a world where this is okay. Now here I am suspecting something different, so I don't think this what I'm saying relates to the situation. I really don't like reading this text upon the background. I think the background needs to be darker to make the letters more visible, but we'll read it like this since the text is so small. To my Rachel, my name is Sarah, and I am your biological mother. The first thing you should know about me is that giving you up was the worst mistake I ever made. I was struggling with something at the time, something I've been battling with ever since. That battle has taken everything from me, most importantly you. But now I am in a place where I know I can be a part of your life. It is more than I deserve, I know, but I would love to try if you want to. Please take your time, and if you have anything to say or any questions, hearing from you would mean the world. I love you very much, and I hope to meet you soon. Love, Sarah. Oh, also another thing. When we saw Sarah come out of Frank's van, it might be because that man, I don't know if it was Damon or Frank. I don't think it was Frank, but maybe Sarah knew talking to Frank and maybe asking Damon to back off. Maybe that's why she was there. Just thinking out loud. Dearest Rachel, I hope it's alright for me to write you again. I haven't heard from you yet, and that's okay, it really is. I feel like I have so much to catch up on, I don't remember much of my life. It's a symptom of the choices I've made. So much is lost. Except you. I remember everything about you. The crinkle of your nose, the depths of your eyes, the knowing smile that somehow made it seem like you'd seen it all before. I can call it up whenever I want, as clear as a summer day. I was so afraid. Afraid that I would be a terrible mother to you. That I would screw you up the way I screwed up so much of my life. Now I know, of course, that my fear was wrong. Far worse than being a bad mother is never knowing what kind of mother I would have been. I am sorry. If you can find the courage to forgive me, maybe we can start over. I want to. With all my might, I want to. Love, Sarah. Beautiful Rachel. I read somewhere, maybe a fortune cookie, that you can never step in the same river twice. Because after it moves, it's not really the same river anymore. It's something new. Do you think that's true? I tried to picture you reading these letters. I wonder what your reactions are, how I might seem to you. This mystery mother. I don't blame you for not writing back. You will write when you're ready. I imagine your dad is still wary of all this. That's okay. James is protective of you, just as I would be. But he's also a kind and compassionate person. That was the problem, really. I wasn't cut out for him, or the life he wanted to give you. I knew it then, even when he didn't. I know we can never have the same relationship we should have had, but I hope we can have something new together. I hope it so much. All my love, Sarah. I find it interesting that she's talking positively of James, especially since I feel still there's something amiss with him hiding these letters, his connection with Damon, what is that? The situation where he was rude to Chloe. Something is amiss, but she's talking about him as a kind and compassionate person. And I'm starting to wonder, again, this might be overthinking it, that maybe he's the manipulative one. He manipulates the situation to fit him and the life he wants. But then again, I don't know. I might be overrating it.
The Sarah in this letter doesn't seem anything at all like the person James told us about last night.
Well, a narcissistic or manipulative person can sound really alright. That's the problem, though. James, I understand your reluctance to let me speak with Rachel, but don't you think the decision should belong to her? Everything I have done over the past year has been to prove to you that I'm ready to be in Rachel's life. I've gone through rehab, I am in recovery, and I am no longer in need of money or assistance. I know I can be a positive influence for her. I'm coming to Arcadia Bay, in the hopes that we can at least meet to discuss this, so you can see how much I've changed. If you have any feelings left for me at all, you will give me a fair chance to prove myself to you, and hopefully to Rachel too. You were the love of my life once. Please don't take this away from me. And you know, we can also bring up the kiss here, which is very interesting after knowing all of this, that he wants to keep Sarah away from Rachel, yet he wants one last kiss with her at the park. Why does he want to? I know he said that, you know, I don't remember what he said actually, but like a goodbye kiss, or like you knew that you would never see each other again, but it's strange. I'm finding it strange. Cease and desist. Dear Mr. Amber, I represent Sarah Gerhardt, lawful mother of Rachel Amber and petitioner for partial custody of Rachel Amber, her lawful daughter. Please take notice that Oregon law requires current guardians of minors to respond in good faith to any and all lawful petitions by parents to reestablish contact with their children. On behalf of my client, I hereby demand that you cease and desist from unlawfully denying contact between Sarah Gerhardt and Rachel Amber. You are now considered to be on notice that continuing refusal will result in a petition for suit filed under Oregon Family Law, Statute 42.4b, Tillamook County Family Services. This letter constitutes your final notice on this matter. Okay, that's interesting.
So, this looks like Sarah stopped cashing the checks James sent her. I guess I forgot to mention that during his story last night.
He did. And this is one of the reasons why I love this game so much, because you know that this game will not have a simple solution or simple story. You know that when they introduce a character, you know it's going to be more than they tell you in the beginning. And I always find it so interesting to see the progress of realizing what kind of people we're dealing with here. And I just really love seeing this, that he's been lying again. Once a liar, always a liar? What is this? He said she was cashing in the checks, but she wasn't. She apparently got her life on track. Maybe she got a job. She went to rehab, got her life in order, and, you know, it could be true. So why does James still want to keep her out of this? Even with this cease and desist, he never let us know. about the mom? Or Rachel know about the mom? It doesn't say a date here. I wish they're dead. But we can see here, 2010, 2009. December 2009. And this is even 4 months later. She's still not taking the money. I'm loving this. Huh, okay. What about the phone? Why does he have a phone hidden in a box in a locked drawer? Is it to deal with all these suspicious
James
people?
is talking to on the secret phone of his. It could be about Sarah.
Or it could be about somebody else? 21st of April? I'm told you can help me with my problem. Crossing the line, huh? Let's talk. We'll call tonight. Okay, this was 21st. This is the 27th. Oh, okay. So from me, that means from James, right? Crossing the line, is that Damon? We'll call tonight. Wait, did James put a hitman on Sarah? Did he want her killed? Maybe I'm dragging this too far. I found who you were looking for. The 27th. Call you in 15. This is late at night. And this is a week later again? Well, this isn't a charity. I'm gonna need you to do what we talked about. I can't. Sure you can, because I talked to your girl, and she has a big mouth. 4 days later. Turns out she's not so easy. We're going to need to be more hands-on. The 9th, don't hurt her. So not a hitman, but they want to keep her silent or make her leave, perhaps. Relax, I've got my best guy on it, Frank. How's your daughter? Okay, so this is today. You know she attacked me first, right? You really should teach her to behave better. Nothing? Guess you don't need this taken care of anymore. I mean, he's at the hospital, dude, Damon. He's at the hospital. Of course he's not answering the secret phone at the hospital. You really should teach her to behave better. Guess you don't need this taken care of anymore. Taken care of. Which is probably Sarah. He wants to get Sarah out of Rachel's life because that will mess up his whole perfect family situation. Right? Is that what we're dealing with?
Is working with Damon Merrick?
Seems so.
This is insane. What were they talking about? Is the girl Damon's talking about Sarah?
Secrets.
Whatever is going on, I need to see if Damon knows where Sarah is.
Oh, but I don't know about that.
How do I get him to tell me?
Oh, you're gonna use the phone. You'll pay? I don't know about threatening him, if that's what it means. I think I'm gonna go with right. It seems safer. So we're using names now. Relax, man. It's simple. Either you do what I want or your little problem becomes a big problem. Now, did you take care of the evidence or not?
Shit. What do I say?
You first seems safer, I think. You know, you gotta show you're the big man, right? When you have as much power as James Amber does, you want proof first. You know, you don't trust scumbags. I know you're new at this, so I'll give you a pass. Don't fuck with me. Let's see proof of the evidence. Oh, we need to burn the evidence.
James actually has this evidence. Don't think Damon will tell me where Sarah is. Unless I send him a picture.
So it's probably what's over here.
Shit. Which of these is Damon talking about? I could just take a wild guess and see what he says. Or maybe there's some info on the case hanging around the office.
Oh, what was the thing? There was something we did read. Exit. There was something we read. I just don't remember what it is. Merc's gloves. Yeah. It's probably the gloves then. Just forgot. I remember the poker, but not the gloves. Yeah, and now you're fucking destroying it. Why are you so bad at this? I'll go right on that. Maybe not say that.
If I can figure out how. How do I destroy a glove? Maybe I can burn it somehow.
Yeah, but like, we've just had a big forest fire. I'm not sure starting a fire inside a house, especially with alarm systems. Okay, that doesn't do anything. Can we cut them up? Can we dig them into the ground? We have the sherries. We're probably gonna use the wastebasket, and then I'm not sure about starting a fire inside here. We're really doing everything.
This glove.
We're really doing everything for Rachel, huh? Whatever it takes, you said. I'm not sure about that, but fine. Okay, do it next to the window so you get the smoke out. I guess it's good. I don't know if it's gonna take fire like that. Okay, I guess that's working. I do not approve of burning evidence, by the way, just letting you guys know, but the game wants me to, so.
Oof. Better not touch that again.
I don't know why you closed the window. Should have kept it open. You're taking care of it, good. So, since you're destroying evidence, might as well tell me which of my guys was the snitch. No more. But I think you're gonna do what I asked. Tell me who it is, or maybe you'd rather deal with your problem yourself.
Damn. I hope James has something here to tell me who Damon's informant is. So I need to find which of Damon's guys has been snitching. I should search around the office to see if there's any info to help me out.
Yeah, I think so. But Mom, what does Mom want to know? Planning supper. What time do you think you'll be home? Don't wait for me. Sweetheart, we don't get enough family time as it is. Does Rachel want to join us? She's very welcome to. Mom, I just can't make it tonight. Sorry. Chloe, is everything okay? Yeah, everything's fine. Okay, love you. Love you too. Joyce is very patient, though, with this. I would be more,
Arcadia Bay's least wanted.
accuse. Don't know what accuse means here.
Okay. If I'm going to accuse one of these guys, I'd better be sure I'm right.
Yeah. I hope it's not Frank. Okay. Oh, you get to, okay. Let me look at the crime report again. Bystander who requested to remain anonymous. A 911 call was received at 10:21 p.m.
Guess this explains why Mr. Amber knows so much about Frank. This guy let me into the mill.
Oh, that's right.
Cool dude. I totally knew this guy was a criminal when I stole from him.
What else kind of information? Can I read the files now? I can. Okay.
There's no way that Frank is snitching on Damon. But I love learning about his badass loitering charge.
On suspicions of drug dealing, loitering, drug dealing charges dropped due to insufficient evidence. How do you not have evidence on him? Interesting.
This is that freak from the mill. Wonder what Damon would think of his very cooperative comment.
Has been very cooperative. No missed check-ins. Oliver Rutherford. Early Sheldon Pike. I see. I see, I see.
I agree to aid the courts on future cases. That could be seen as a little snitchy.
Could. Gerald Scott. Gerald Scott. He sounds more guilty than... Okay, Gerald Scott. Who's that? Gerald Scott. So that's Sheldon Pike. Which one
This
of these?
guy let me into the mill. I totally knew this
Which
guy
one of
was a
those are
criminal
Gerald
when I stole
Scott?
from him.
Huh.
This is that
Sheldon Pike.
Wonder what Damon would think of his very cooperative. Okay. There's no way that Frank is snitching on Damon. But I love learning about his badass loitering charge.
I don't know what to do here. It's definitely one of these two. I'm leaning towards the top because this guy was cool. But it doesn't say names. Of course, it could be Sheldon Pike.
This is that
But all we see here
very
has
cooperative comment.
been very cooperative. Sheldon Pike has been very cooperative. Gerald Scott seems more guilty, but I don't know which one of these are Gerald Scott. Could be this guy who doesn't want to be a bad guy anymore and suddenly he snitches. Or it could be this guy who, I don't know. But I don't know their names. I don't know what to do with this information. We know Sheldon Pike.
Could this douchebag be the snitch Damon's talking about?
You know Sheldon Pike has been cooperative. I don't know. I don't know what to do. I want to make the right decision. I'm leaning towards either Sheldon or this top guy. I would not accuse Thunder headshot. Thunder. But which one is right? Don't know. Sheldon has been cooperative. I guess since I know Sheldon has been cooperative, that he could be guilty. I don't know if I want to accuse somebody who I don't know is actually... I'm gonna accuse him. I think that's... I barely know that guy. And I was gonna wish we never met. Yeah, great. Because all that leaves is our handoff. Show me my payment and I'll tell you where to meet. Yeah, you're not getting much, huh, Chloe?
Fuck.
I'm gonna say I have it. You should know how much it is.
Here's hoping James already has Damon's money. But where would it be?
Yeah, where would it be? Where would it be? Sawdust.
I wonder if this has anything to do with Damon's stash.
Yeah. This is turning out to be real bad. We're turning into real criminals here.
Holy shit.
It's a lot of money. Yeah, take a picture of that. Why do we care how much, or if it's too much or too little or whatever? I mean, too little is bad because we won't get the information. Alright, good work. And now here's your girl, ready to go.
Fuck, that's Sarah. And she's at the mill. What is he doing to her?
Yeah, and why did James make this happen in the first place? Bring me the package and we can finish the job. Even though James did say don't hurt her. Let her go. I mean, no. We have to say I'll be right there. You really are new at this. Better hurry. This chick's starting to get on my nerves.
Holy shit. Does James even know what he's doing?
I don't know.
Okay.
We don't know what we're
we
doing
still
for
have
sure.
time. Damon's waiting for his money, right? He wouldn't do anything to her. Yet. Fuck.
I really hope
I need to
Rachel's
get
mom
there
doesn't end up
fast.
dead, because I
Chloe?
have a bad feeling. Elliot?
Elliot? Hey,
What the fuck,
Elliot.
dude? What are you doing here?
What are you doing here?
I had bad
what
feelings.
are you doing here?
No. What are you doing here? Why did you follow me here? Do you work for Damon? Elliot? I don't like
is
this.
Rachel's house, right?
So you... Mm-hmm. Are you
Damon
a
really
Nathan, just
follow me
bigger?
here?
Uh-huh. He did.
Did you follow me from the hospital?
I did. I'm worried about you.
Yeah, no, I don't believe you
I'm
anymore.
fine. You're the one acting crazy. You shouldn't be here.
He shouldn't be here.
Chloe, what is... Ah!
Elliot, put that down. You have no idea what you're dealing with.
And you do? Chloe,
I think he actually knows.
what have you gotten yourself into?
You wouldn't understand.
Oh, I think he does.
Give me a chance. What the hell are you doing?
Put the money down again. Could have just hit me and taken it and given it to Damon if that's what he wanted. Why did he just suddenly stop and ask me this? I'm gonna say it's serious.
I can't tell you, but obviously this is pretty serious shit.
But him following
That's
me
why I
here
need
is
to leave
way
right
out
now.
of...
You mean serious for Rachel, right? But you're the one putting yourself in danger again. I'm
Yeah,
so
it's
sick
my
of you not seeing who Rachel really is.
You
When
jealous?
will you realize what she's doing to you?
I am
Elliot,
realizing actually.
Take a step back.
No.
But I don't know if you're much better, Elliot.
You need to listen to me. What has your relationship with her gotten you?
You don't know what you're talking about.
First night you hang out. What happens?
I am pretty
You
aware
end
of...
up in a fight.
I'm pretty aware of everything Rachel has done. She's like a freaking thunderstorm rolling into your life and picking up shit here and there. I totally know what's going on. But I understand Elliot's concern here. But I don't know. Elliot right now seems to be a good friend who wants to let her know that what you're doing here is really could hurt you in the long run, which seems to come from a place of actually concern. So I'm confused. I'm a little bit confused. I need to see more. She did... Okay, so first off, I end up in a fight. That was my own fault. So it wasn't hers. She saved me. I mean, I kicked the freaking dude's balls, so I kind of saved myself. So I'm gonna say not her fault.
I can see why you'd think that.
Yeah, you
but
weren't
it
there. You
wasn't her
didn't see it.
fault.
Unless you were and you
It's
were
never
stalking me
her
back
fault.
then.
That's the point.
Stop suggesting that she's somehow...
One could also say that Chloe was bad for Max. Because I thought in the first game, Chloe was a little bit too much. Just like Rachel is now. I thought Chloe was a little bit much for Max. And dragged her into like a little bit of a edgy thing. But, you know, it's just sometimes who they are.
bad
The
for...
next day she convinces you to skip school. Magically, she barely gets in trouble.
Yeah,
And
because
you
she's
get
got a good
suspended.
track record. It was my choice.
I took the fall because I wanted to. Rachel tried to protect me.
Yet somehow, it all worked out for her in the end, as usual.
You don't understand. You weren't there.
Was she protecting you
wasn't.
when she made you take part in a play you didn't want to be in?
Seriously, man. You need to
No,
shut the fuck
he's
up before...
I've been
also
quiet
right.
long enough.
Yeah, it's also right. I mean,
Look, Rachel is an amazing actress. And I don't mean on stage. She's fake.
I don't think she's fake. I just think she's a lot.
You're real. And I hate to see her manipulate you like this.
And I also don't think Rachel is manipulating.
Elliot, I promise.
At least not on purpose.
No one is manipulating me.
No? Just look where you are now. A high school dropout. Hanging out with criminals and breaking
Well,
into
she was
houses.
already dealing with criminals
It's
with the drugs.
crazy. It just as easily could have been you in that hospital today. If that ever happened.
Look, I hear you.
Gonna give
I
him a
appreciate the concern.
chance.
I don't think you do.
Elliot,
I mean, this is the most personality I've gotten out of him so far, and I'm actually appreciating that. I'm appreciating him, seeing him a little bit better. Because before this, he could be just, you know, very forgetful. I appreciate that. And I'm still not onto the stalking. I do not appreciate that. He could have taken her to the side and talked to the hospital or something instead.
The one who cares about you, Chloe. Me, not Rachel.
Yeah, I don't know.
It's time you saw the truth.
what does that mean?
Yeah, what does that mean?
It means you're going to stop thinking about Rachel and pay attention to me.
Yeah, I don't
now.
like that. No,
For
no.
once.
Mm-mm. I'm gonna calm him.
Elliot, please. I know you're upset, but
I'm not upset. I'm trying to help you.
Oh, you're not upset. You just broke a thing. Okay. Yeah, he's definitely taking it too far. Okay, so he's taking it too far. He's obsessed with Chloe, which we kind of already knew, but you know, teenage hormones and feelings can go strong. But there is a line you shouldn't cross, and I think he just crossed it. He's now almost threatening her to give up what she wants to do to be with him. Almost.
Elliot's gone full-blown crazy. I need to get the police
It's
to
gonna
come
be
without
hard. We
tipping
don't
them
really
off.
want the police
Who
here
was there
either,
for
do
you?
we?
When Max left, when your dad died, no one else gave a shit about you
This
except
is
for me.
dangerous, though. I don't want to lose this.
We have a lot to talk about. And I don't care how long it takes. We're not leaving until you see that I'm right.
Mm-hmm.
All right,
How
Elliot,
are we gonna progress here?
you want to talk so bad?
What do I want to do?
Let's talk.
To succeed in backtalk, listen to your opponent and choose a related comeback. Yeah, but this is it's kind of a different thing, isn't it?
What's really going on?
We only have one chance.
You can
Okay,
tell me.
great. What's really going on here? Here at the Amber House, this exact the DA lives here.
Here's what's going on. We're at the DA's house.
I don't want to be
and
snarky.
We should probably leave before he comes back.
Don't worry. With Rachel in the hospital,
Yeah, I
James
know.
isn't coming anytime soon.
I know.
I'm talking about your situation. Rachel is dangerous.
We
You
need to
need to
sort of like
realize that.
pacify him. You're keeping me here. My life at risk. I feel threatened. My life is at risk.
You're right, Elliot. I didn't want to admit it before, but it's true.
I'm
My
so
life is at
concentrated right
great
now.
risk.
Thank you,
Also, my
Chloe.
head is going 1,000 miles a
All I
minute.
want is to help you. I'm glad you can finally see that.
Help me, please. I need help. I need help.
You're right. I do need help. I need help immediately.
Hey, it's okay.
Uh,
I'm not going anywhere.
Hurry up. I wish I could leave. Attempting to move on. I wish I could leave.
I feel trapped,
I did it, right?
boxed in. I desperately want to leave this situation.
It takes a lot of guts to tell me all this. And I want you to know
He is creepy.
I will always be there for you,
Okay, I'm glad
no matter what.
I'm glad I read most of his vibes throughout. Right. Because I'm pretty sure now that I'm right, and he's just obsessed in a bad way for her. So I'm pretty happy about that. I did try to give him some chances though, because I do not want to immediately think a person is bad or evil or, you know. So I wanted to give him chances, but now I feel like we've reached a point where we know who he is. Probably.
It's the police.
Hide the money.
Don't panic. I'm sure they'll just want to ask us why we're here.
What do we do?
I'll talk to them. There's nothing to be concerned about.
Thank you, Elliot. You're a great friend.
Oops. Take that, Elliot. Oh my god, that was a lot. Oh, I won though. I won the thing. I'm so happy about that. Now, from one problem to the next. Aren't we gonna just see Damon there and just how is that gonna go? Chloe, what the fuck? Careful. Don't be so lost that you just freaking crash.
So much destruction.
Yeah.
All because Rachel got angry at her dad,
Yep.
who's been lying to her all her life. And he's still lying.
He is.
Hey, being a dad's tough.
Oh, Dad is back.
That doesn't justify what he's done.
I'm just saying, I'd probably do anything to keep you safe.
Hey, Dad,
Yeah, and so does Elliot, and that's not good. So.
did you ever lie to me? I don't mean telling me that ashtray I made for Mom wasn't a piece of crap. I mean, like, really lied about something that might hurt me to know.
What do you think?
Huh. I don't think he did, but I don't know if I want to answer that. I just don't know. You know, so you just sometimes you don't know if the people closest to you have a big lie or is keeping something hidden.
I just don't know anymore. That's what makes it so horrible. James Amber, the perfect dad, and James Amber, the scheming asshole, would act exactly the same around Rachel.
Sweetheart, you're a terrible liar, so I couldn't have been much better, right? Would you love me less?
Depends what it was.
I guess it depends on what it was.
Yeah.
That's the trouble, sweetheart. The truth's risky.
Hmm.
And the idea of you loving me even a little less,
I like that.
I don't think I'd ever want to risk that.
I mean, it gives insight into James
Are
Amber
you
and why he's doing it,
really
right?
ready to hear the answer to your question?
Yeah, I'm ready.
Ready as I'll ever be.
Problem is, I'm dead. So how am I supposed to tell you anything?
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. But it does give it insight into James Amber, and I like that. That he's been doing all of this so that Rachel wouldn't view him as any less or love him less. I wish you'd told
I
me.
wish you told me.
Because I
You
feel like
could've.
that's the truth.
You don't like the perfect relationship we had?
I wish you'd lived long enough for us to fuck it up.
It's fair. I really like this song. I keep hearing it in the game and I just
My ride, my tunes.
more and more I like it. It's not really my vibe music wise, but can we do this?
Am I seriously going in to face Damon Merrick? All for Rachel? Am I crazy?
Hella crazy.
I'm glad you're here.
Hella.
Dad.
You don't want me to go?
No. I like the company. Besides, you don't want to miss this. Things are about to get
Yeah,
real.
I don't want to miss this either. I don't think any of us do. You're not gonna end the chapter here, right? No, you're gonna show us. Jesus, scared there for a moment. Because we all know every episode ends crazy, and this seems like a very bad situation to be in. And I'm scared. I am scared.
Shit. Is that blood?
Probably not Frank's, but it might be the snitch. Didn't really seem like he could be the snitch because they didn't know each other good enough, so...
Frank?
Could be Frank's blood. Yeah, it's true. I guess, yeah, because of the junkyard
Frank!
and Frank stopping Damon. But also if... I hope the dog is okay too.
Shit, this is bad. I'll get you help, Frank. But first, I've gotta help Rachel's mom.
Yeah, she's tied up. I don't think she knew what she was going into when she came here. Cool place though, like burnt with the colors.
Where the hell is Sarah?
Okay, let's look around. Let's look around. Move. Don't mess with Damon Merrick. True.
Don't tell me what to do. Glad to see the bone made it.
Right? Knife? Yeah, I mean, I don't know if I actually do. Because having a knife means you can hurt somebody, and I don't know if I want to hurt somebody, but maybe we needed to cut the tape or whatever, you know, that's keeping Sarah bound.
Frank's couch is toast.
I always thought that the more people who have weapons, the more people actually get hurt. And the stronger the weapons, the more they're hurt. Like, the more dangerously. Sheldon, you gotta believe me, I'm not a goddamn snitch. Who the fuck told you that? Can I swipe? I wanna swipe. Yeah, I guess I was wrong. So, yikes. I don't really want to have a knife. I don't want to do something I'll regret.
Shh. Everything's going to be just fine. Just a little longer, and all your troubles are going bye-bye.
What the
just want to meet my daughter. Can't you understand? Why does
Your daughter? Jesus. So that's what he's worried
He did
about.
say don't
Can't let
hurt
the public
her.
know. The mother of his
Or did he
daughter
mean
is some
Rachel?
junkie.
I just want to see her. You don't have to.
Shut up. James Amber wants you out of the picture. So that's what's going to happen.
This is so messed up.
Yeah, we're kind of in over our heads. You gotta do
After
something
all,
now, Chloe.
No one believes a junkie.
No.
He said you've been sober a year. Respect. It's hard to kick this shit.
You can do this.
Hope so.
Damon,
What the hell are you doing here?
Got your money. Got your money.
I've got your money right here. The money James owes you.
How the fuck do you...
Run!
No one has to know. Just let her go, and I won't say.
Oh, yeah, that's okay. And there's my knife. There's my knife.
Talking's over.
Leave her alone.
Shut up. What the fuck?
I had the phone. I told the things.
You boosted the DA's shit? Got my money? Burned the evidence? All that?
I'm just
Creds to me, right?
trying to help.
Get away from her.
I said shut the fuck up!
Ugh. Oh, Damon. Oh, Damon.
No.
Chloe. Oh, he did it, didn't he?
Run.
Let this be a lesson, kid. Make good life choices, or you'll end up
I think
like
this
her.
is a good enough
Now,
reason to kill him,
What
honestly.
do I do with...
Damon! What did you do?
I feel like I should just take the knife and stab Damon. Just
Oh,
really
I
do.
fucked you
I
up
feel like it's
good,
okay.
Didn't I? Guess you really don't know when to quit. Glad to see you back on your feet.
Chloe.
Frank.
You don't really want to do this again, do you? Okay. Then I don't want to do this again. Come on, man.
Fuck you.
Rachel. Your daughter. She.
Can we do anything? I don't want the episode to end here. I want to know. Don't stop here, please. Okay. Still here. I don't know if that situation could have ended differently by answering the other things when we walked in.
Sarah?
And Frank is a
Chloe
freaking
Price.
hero. And why are you not tied up anymore? Were you in on this? What's going on? You know my name.
You know who I am?
I saw you in the play. You were funny.
Why are you suddenly loose? Why am I
Thanks.
still on the floor? Where's Frank? What happened to Frank?
Sit.
Really didn't think it would end here anyway with Damon like dying or anything, because there's
Sarah.
2 more or episodes in this game,
Are you
right?
okay?
We need to talk about what happened.
I am so sorry for
Rachel can never know.
Know what?
What exactly can't Rachel know?
What James did. Hiring that thug. Shooting me up with
He's a
Why?
piece of shit. And I promise that
Rachel can never
Why?
know.
I don't think anybody should be lying to Rachel anymore. I think that's where we went wrong in the first place. Though she did burn down a whole forest for learning the truth, but that's beside the point. Nobody deserves being hid everything from like that. But you need good adults in her life that can help her through it. I'm gonna say I don't understand, just in case that
Tell me
makes it
why.
easier for her to tell me more.
Doesn't she deserve to know what her father did?
No. Rachel deserves a loving father.
A lie?
A father who cares for her.
James is a liar.
James is a desperate man who loves his daughter. And she loves him. Tell her what happened here, and you'll take that away from her. Forever.
Do you think she wants to live a lie? Like, if she learns about that, and she eventually will, because I feel like everybody learns about this shit sooner or later, sometimes later, and you know the hurt they'll go through then? She deserves the truth.
Don't you think the truth matters more?
I
The
do, but
truth?
I'm...
What's so great about the truth, Chloe?
The truth makes
Why
you...
are you-
The truth makes you able to trust the people around you. Yes, the truth hurts. A lot of the times it does. Sometimes you wish you didn't know, but I don't think you actually would take it back knowing the truth about, well, in certain situations, and some people do. But personally, I want people to be truthful towards me. And I mean close relationships, you know, friends, family, that kind of thing. Not actually always comment sections on YouTube or reading comments on TikToks. You know, sometimes people's truths are not necessary to tell everybody in the whole world, you know. But that's beside the point. I think the truth is important. Because if people aren't truthful, then at least, I start to sense that they're hiding something. Sometimes people don't like you, and since they don't tell you, or since people who are afraid to tell you that they don't agree with your decisions. Do you want those people in your life? Do you want friends who are scared to tell you that you're going down the wrong path? And I don't mean the way Elliot said it, right? But I want people or my friends to tell me the truth if I'm being a dick or a jerk or... Yeah, I don't want people to hide something because you can sense it. Even not knowing what it is, you feel like something is wrong. At least I do sometimes, I feel like. But I could be wrong.
You
Could be wrong.
saying all this?
Because James is right. He's taken something from me that I might not ever get back. But he's right.
I don't know why she's saying this though. It
broken.
kind of doesn't make Everybody's broken.
Everybody's broken, Sarah.
Yeah.
Oh? Does everybody abandon their own child for 15 years?
No, but some do.
Does everybody take money?
Doesn't mean you don't deserve to get contact with them again. 15 years? I think people underestimate how fast time passes sometimes. Because sometimes 15 years goes by in the blink of an eye. And if you were struggling all that time, you know, I mean, it's shitty to leave your kid, but you're not screwed for the rest of your life if you actually want to make a change. Everybody should be allowed to, you know, regret their decisions or make amends, or as long as it's not too out there. You know, some things can't be fixed or forgiven, but it's up to that person to decide if they're ready to accept you. You can't decide that. So like, I don't get it. Like, she's been like, oh, I want to see my daughter again, gotten an attorney, I want to see my daughter again, and now suddenly she sees this and I'm like, whatever, you know what, I don't deserve it anyway, so I'm just gonna leave again. And you know, that sounds like she's maybe not ready, but she's now taken the step and shown herself to Rachel. Rachel now knows the truth, and you kind of have to just put your chest forward and go through with it now. You know, if you step back now, you will never get this chance again. And
to
just
stay
do it.
away?
You're here now. That's what matters.
What do you know?
Actually,
I
a
know
lot.
Rachel needs you. I know loss.
I lost my father, I lost my best friend. In this situation, maybe I lost my best friend fits better because Max left with no contact. I mean, she had contact for a little bit, but, you know. But she'd want that friendship back.
A couple of years ago, my best friend left me. Didn't write. Didn't call. Like I never existed.
Friends come and go, Chloe.
Not like this. We were... I thought we were gonna be friends forever. I was wrong.
You don't know what this is to me. Every pain, every fear, gone. No more sadness, no more grief.
I don't know how much drugs
Why
Chloe
would
has
anyone not
done.
want to feel that way? Ever.
I feel like Rachel needs you. She's heard that, you know, before.
I read your
focus on
letter
this
to
instead.
James. You beat this before. You can beat it again.
No,
Patterns is hard
I
to
can't.
break, though.
I recognize I might not know what the fuck I'm talking about here, but I wish you could know how amazing Rachel is.
I know.
She's fearless. She's brilliant and talented. And she feels
She
so
feels
much.
Yeah, she feels a lot.
She's so strong.
She's had a good life. Raised in a loving home, given
But it
opportunities
seems like
I
a
could
lie
never
to
give
her.
At least talk to her. She's felt like something's been missing her whole
Yeah.
life. She told me so.
The thing is, right here is the situation where Sarah needs to stop thinking about me and her lacks or, like, you know, like her faults. Right now, Rachel is telling you, I want to talk to you. You should give her that, no matter what your issues and thoughts about it is, because she deserves to. So stop saying you can't do it or that you don't want to see her, like, you don't want her to see you like this, or life is hard. People judge you all the time. And that sucks, but yeah, what can you do? You just gotta go through with it now.
That something was you.
She didn't miss anything.
No, she
has
did.
A perfect family.
She did. Interesting. They are far from perfect, or I thought my dad was perfect. Don't know if I want to go to the right there. I don't know if that helps. But also, I'm kind of curious what Chloe would say about that. I'm gonna go, I thought my dad was perfect. I don't know, I'm
I
curious.
used to think my dad was perfect. But now I realize he was probably just as messed up as everyone. And it doesn't make me love him any less.
Yeah, I feel like that's maybe
That's
more right to
a
say.
nice thought. What Rachel needs, though, is not to have her father taken away from her.
He doesn't
It's
deserve...
not about James. It's not about me, and it's not about you. It's about
It is about Rachel, but it is about what Rachel thinks is
Tell her
right
what
and what she
James did,
wants.
and you'll be killing him for her. You understand that, don't you?
But I could not stand watching my friend look at that person and knowing that they would think about them differently if they knew. I couldn't do that. It doesn't feel right. Remember your letter. Don't you want to see her? I can't lie to her. I can't lie to her.
I can't lie to
You guys
Rachel.
maybe can easily, but I
I
can't.
won't do it. She trusts me.
Yeah, I don't want to be the
and
last
I
person
don't
she
want to
can't
ruin
trust.
that.
If you love her,
No.
You'll lie to her.
If I love her, I'll tell her the truth.
Nothing can change the mistakes I made.
I get kind of angry
I'll never get
when
to
people
be
lie
Rachel's
so much.
mother. Not really. But there's one thing I can still do for her. The
I'm
only
scared
thing I
she's
can
gonna
do.
try to keep me away from Rachel too.
Let me give her the father she deserves. The one who raised her, protected her. The one who loves her more than anything.
Chloe, don't let her get too close.
You can do whatever you want.
Don't let her
Chloe.
get too close. I don't trust her.
You have the power. What you have to decide is whether you're going to protect Rachel or cause her even more hurt.
I'm gonna show her that she can trust me.
So please, tell her I was never here. Let her have what peace she can.
No, I'm gonna tell her you wanted to lie
without
too.
me.
But what happened to Damon and freaking Frank? Where did they go?
Wait.
Don't leave.
Don't go, Sarah.
I'm done here. Goodbye,
Okay.
Chloe.
Well, there's a lot of shitty people in Rachel's life, apparently. I'm not gonna be one of them. Guess I'm gonna get the choice. Like a big decision to tell the truth or not, right? I know what I'm gonna do. But oh, we're gonna see them so happy now. Now we're gonna reconsider what we want to do, right? Nope. Mm-mm. This is fake.
Hello?
I'm not here for it. Also, wouldn't James be alerted that there were police at his home?
Rachel's just fallen asleep.
I feel like I would have.
I know she'll be thrilled to see you when she wakes up. Maybe come back a little later.
Hey.
Go back to sleep, kiddo. You need your rest.
Can I talk to Chloe? Alone?
Mm-hmm.
For a minute?
You can.
Okay, sweetie. We'll be right outside.
I think, you know, I would have regretted more. Like, being friends or more with a person and keeping a secret like that
How are you
in the
feeling?
long term will just make you grow
Like I got
apart.
stabbed. Doc says there'll be a sick scar. Maybe a tattoo is in
Yay.
order.
Yeah.
Fuck yeah.
Fuck yeah. Though, would you still want to do that with
We
me
never
when
actually
I'm gonna
escaped,
tell you the truth?
did we? We've got time. All the time in the world. So, how did everything go?
Shh. Ready for this?
Rachel, I've got to tell you something.
Yep. So, tell Rachel everything. Protect Rachel from the truth. And you all know what I'm gonna do, so I don't think we're even gonna debate it. Tell Rachel everything. It's gonna be freaking hard. Oh, we don't get to hear the conversation. Fuck. Sometimes adults think the best thing to do is not tell children the right thing or the truth because they're just kids, right? But I think that's wrong. Oh yeah, I did go there. I went there. Now you get to live with what you decided. But shit's gonna go down now though, because Rachel is impulsive and kind of dangerous, so I don't know where she's gonna do or go from here. I do wonder how many people lied though. Achievement, all the devils are here. Achievement before the storm. How many people chose the truth or were lying? Did you kill him? I wouldn't be surprised if you did. You have his knife? Okay, I thought I was gonna put it in the fire, but you can't really burn away the knife. Cheers to an old friend, maybe? Okay. I mean, okay. But why didn't she have the blue streak anymore? Did that go away? Also, is this the end of the game? Why does it feel like the end? I thought there were more chapters. What are the bonus chapters? I guess that's why we didn't see Elliot in the first game, because he left there. See, Drew? I knew you would want to be part of the fun. You were jealous. Also, maybe he doesn't have anything else to do because he couldn't play football. Alright, what's going on with you two? Why does Nathan seem so sweet in this game? Oh, well. It's gonna be like, I'm never taking you back into the school, girl. So this is the end then. I mean, that's as much of an end to game that I can tell. I really didn't expect that. I thought there were 5 chapters. Is the bonus chapters the extra 2 chapters? Because if this is then, I'm kind of disappointed that there wasn't more to this. But I did like it. And Rachel seems happy despite the truth. So I don't know. I don't know what I think. Did you color your whole hair? Please. Yes, you did. Let's go. Pink and blue. Heck yeah. I'm still curious about, you know, the relationship Rachel has with Frank. Like, what's happening with that? Because it seems like these two are thing, and now she doesn't have colored hair, so we're moving back and forth timeline-wise. Unless this is the time skip that moves into the bonus episodes or the next episodes where we see she getting lost. Maybe? Because now we see, you know, like what happened in between. Oh, that's sick. Let's go. Doesn't seem Rachel hates her for telling the truth, huh? Alright. Alright, hell is empty. You told Rachel the truth, 58%. A little bit of a low number, I think, but okay. Okay, I guess that was it for that one. Let's see. You killed the plant with soda. You killed the plant with neglect. Okay. I mean, what's worse? I don't know. You accepted David's photograph, 90%. Oh, okay. That actually surprised me. I feel like that's a pretty high number, but I guess I'm positively surprised about that one. You didn't have Drew's money at the start of the day, 64%. You gave Drew's money to Damon, you returned Drew's money to him, you donated Drew's money, you kept Drew's money. Interesting. You visited the Norths at the hospital, 46%. You didn't visit the Norths. Yeah, I guess you could pass it. You sparred with Drew over pudding. What, you could do that? Fuck, I missed that. That sucks. You played tabletop with Mike. Wait, you could do that too? How? I wanted to do that. Fucking hell. You didn't donate to the Oh, I did not know I could do that. I guess I didn't have money, so I couldn't do that, probably. You convinced Damon that Sheldon was the snitch, 53%. Okay, so I guess most people thought like me. You revealed to Damon that Thunder was the snitch. Oh, I don't know why people would have chosen Thunder. He seemed so nice. I wouldn't say he was the snitch. Convinced Damon that Geralt. That's the one I was debating. Sheldon or Geralt. Rachel didn't meet her mother. Wait, she could have met her mother? Oh my god, there's so many things that could have happened. What did I do wrong? My god. How the heck could I have done things differently? I don't know. I love that jacket on Chloe. "17 missed calls. April 22nd, 2013, Chloe calling." We see the seller of Jefferson, right? Oh, that's a chilling end. And I'm smiling. I'm not smiling because of this happening. I'm just, bonus episode for a while. Oh, okay. Okay, bonus episode for a while. Okay, we will play that as well. But yeah. Okay, we're ending this one here. And I guess it's sort of the end of the game, but also we will play the bonus episode, so I don't know how long that is. That's probably like really short, I would expect. But okay, I have thoughts about this one. I mean, I liked it a lot. I really did. I just felt the ending was lacking, but then again, I didn't really get the ending that I kind of wanted. Also, I thought the game was longer, so I guess that has something to do with my expectations of this. I thought it would be a little bit longer, maybe lean more into Rachel disappearing. But again, that was so far in the future, so that's why like the time skip, I thought maybe we could like get a little bit of a insight into just like, because they talked about escaping for a while, right? But they never did, so they just stayed in this place, and I guess Rachel continued to go to school. And Chloe just supported her from the sidelines because we know she didn't go back to school, right? I don't know. I don't understand why Chloe didn't go back to school with Rachel. I feel like Chloe would want to spend a lot more time with Rachel even going to school. And maybe getting Rachel in her life would have made her want to go back to school. And also we didn't really get an answer to what the Rachel and Frank relationship was, because we know Rachel sent a letter to Frank, right? That she loved him or something, and then suddenly she hated him or something. So I feel like I'm missing things. And I don't know if the other games will tell me more about this or not, but I don't know if there's enough content to make a game out of that. You know, where this game ended and to the moment Rachel was captured. So I don't know. But you know, like overall, I really liked it. I also wish I could have seen what happened to, well, we saw Elliot leave the school, so I guess that's good enough. Maybe. And then Nathan was also sort of nice in this one. But then again, he did snitch to Victoria and say some shit about Chloe, so yeah, it's not really good though. But it was interesting seeing this side of him before he goes completely dark. I would have loved at the end of this game to see when Jefferson like starts working at the school, just like see a scene from like him walking in, seeing his face. That would have been cool. But yeah, I don't know. I don't know. But it looks like the next or the last bonus episode here is gonna be about Max and Chloe. So maybe that will give me more insight to why Max never contacts Chloe, sort of, or like can get an insight into what person Max is when she leaves. So I'm gonna also play that, and that'll come up in a couple days here on YouTube. But for now, I think that's it. And if I have more to say, I will say it on the next one, the bonus episode, and we'll see. But for now, this is the end. And if you like this playthrough of Life is Strange Before the Storm, remember that you can always like, comment, and subscribe if you feel like it. And I will definitely catch you on more Life is Strange games, because I'm probably gonna jump into the next one very soon as well. But first, you'll get the bonus. So anyway, I'll catch you on the next one. Bye bye.